Hello, mental health professionals. Here's an important question, especially during these days of very high interest rates and, shall we say, inflation on top of it all, making life particularly difficult for people living in the Western world, and I know in the United States. Not that I'm living there, but I hear the stories from my clients and from my family members. So my question for you is, are you earning enough money to make a living? I mean, really, these are tough times. Because I do know for a fact that most people in mental health, providing counseling services, therapy services, are not making that much money. Not really. $40,000, $50,000 a year if they're lucky. That's for full-time work, seeing clients back to back every 50 minutes for too many hours a day, too many days a week. So maybe it's time for you to think about doing your practice a little bit differently. When people go through their coaching programs, which many therapists actually do these days, they learn how to sell packages, as in X amount of dollars for X amount of sessions, and then they're taught to re-sign on their clients for as long as they can get their clients to pay. Now, I do have issues with this particular concept. I do not believe in codependency. I do not believe that people need to rely on other people for the rest of their lives to help them deal with life. If you are a professional person and you need help in terms of doing your job better, like if you are an executive and you need to be able to stay on top of all your employees and be able to deal with your board of directors and the rest of the people, maybe executive coaching is a good idea. If you are an athlete, again, you need to have coaching in order to continuously upgrade your skills. But the average person doesn't need coaching for the rest of their lives. At least I don't believe so. I believe that you learn how to do the thing that you learn how to do, and you upgrade your skills by doing different trainings that will help you to learn how to apply the things that you know in different ways, in different situations, if you so choose. But it's really through the practice of doing it that you get really excellent at doing the profession that you are creating your career in. So I'm just wondering if maybe perhaps you would prefer to learn how to do some skills in hypnotism and neurolinguistic programming so you can actually attract those with a lot more disposable income to pay to have their problems solved instead of managed in very little time, because these folks don't have a lot of time. They have a lot of money. They don't have a lot of time. And in so doing, increase your rates to $5,000 or more per package. I can tell you on average, my clients who come to see me, who fall into that category, generally need about 3 to 4 sessions. And I usually work about 2.5 to 3 hours each session to work my protocol with them, and then they're done. And they're very happy because they get what they need and they can get on with their lives. I think for any thinking person, that is the way that they would like to go, because very few people who are fairly successful in this world want to see a therapist every freaking week for the rest of their lives. Not really. They have more important things to do with their time than that. However, they do realize that they have issues that they do want to have resolved and are willing to invest a good amount of money to get that done. If you're interested in learning how to integrate hypnotism and neurolinguistic programming into your practices, I do offer a 2-day VIP program with a 12-month mentorship included so that you can learn in real time how to help your patients by knowing how to organize the treatment and how to successfully perform each of the techniques that you're going to learn in the VIP program. I don't know any trainer these days who is doing a mentorship at all, but I do know that when you went through your mental health clinician education, you certainly did do clinicals with supervision. So you're used to this idea of mentorship and understand the value that it actually provides. I will leave my contact information in the description below if you're interested in finding out more. And with that, I thank you for spending your time with me. Till next time. Bye-bye, all.